Listen.
Is it better than France? That's the main question because England was definitely.
Nah, listen. I think England outplayed France.
Like,
Bro.
honestly.
Bro.
Like, you can click on the stat, but like, honestly, like.
What?
16 shots, no? For England, no? 8 on target. 8 shots for France, no? 5 on target. 58 possession. England. 42.
But except that's all the stats, man. Football is played on
the goals.
Come on, bro.
With goals, bro.
I personally feel like England did outplay them, right? They scored their penalties, a different story. I feel like France is experienced, clinical. They've been there before. World Cup giants. England keep bottling it, you know what I mean? So,
Southgate out surely by now.
yeah, Southgate. Nah, he needs to leave, bro. We need to get Jose Mourinho. Now, what you mean?
You guys are avoiding the 3-back system. You guys are avoiding negative football. You want negative football back.
I want negative football.
Nah, look, you open the door.
Bro, people, listen. People only go on about negative football when you don't win. When you're winning, everyone's quiet, everyone's happy, bro.
Everyone's doing this thing.
I don't think
That's
you're gonna.
normally
I don't
what
think
the
you win.
exposure.
You win 5 Champions Leagues, no? And you play negative football. You think the fans gonna complain? No.
Nah.
And that's how he
No one's
did,
gonna
that's how he
go.
did at Chelsea as well. Okay, well, back then was he really playing
Bro,
like terrorist football?
Mourinho is a nemesis to English football. Am I lying?
Yeah.
He is a
Yeah,
nemesis.
yes,
They
man.
hate Mourinho. And the special one.
Yeah.
And the special one.
Because
That's why I said so.
he's cocky though. I don't feel like it has anything to do with the negative football. Do you feel like it is?
I feel like Mourinho's football is good, man. That man,
It works.
It works.
He has a system and he
It's just
stays
not
by
good,
it.
yeah, it's not good to the eye.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
it's the
not
same
sexy.
with Conte when Conte was there at Chelsea. They also didn't fuck with the man's style really.
And at Spurs now as well.
Got him a title, everything.
Did he get sacked yet? No.
It's
At Spurs.
Yeah.
Spending, boy. It's coming. It's coming home.
He's going out soon. I can't not with that.
Who you support? United, no?
Yeah.
Ah, crazy. You're just like me. You're just like me.
But
bro.
then now with England, if you see Trent not a single minute. That guy made more greatest score and appearances than he did for England. And apparently he's the best. Apparently he's the best.
Bruh,
right back.
Trent is a fraud.
We're not
Who
doing
play
this.
right back though? Kyle Walker, no? Walker played most time.
We're not doing this debate. Trent is just having a Trent season.
Yeah, but they're saying that whole England team like why?
Bruh, I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Madison also didn't
Trent-
play.
Oh,
Trent-
that was disappointing as well.
Trent is a good player, but not a good defender.
That's what if you don't agree with that.
We don't agree with that, bruh.
Let's
That's
not
done,
do
bruh.
this. Let's not say
What
it's not
are you
good.
saying?
For him,
Is he a good defender?
Listen, for him
Is he a
to
good...
get-
Bruh, look here.
Calmate,
Six
calmate.
errors leading to a goal this season.
Calmate.
6 errors.
Leave
Liverpool,
the stats.
one of the
Leave
biggest
the
clubs
stats.
in the world.
Leave the stats.
Come on, dog.
Leave the
6. Bruh, the stats dictate the football, dog.
I can put numbers on the board and tell you that's a stat. Leave the stats. For him to be at that level and be put among great defenders, you can't say that he's not a good defender.
Great defender. He's protected all the time.
No, listen to
He's
the
not a good
ideology.
defender, dog.
Listen to the ideology. For him to be an elite footballer already means he's a good defender.
He's not. That doesn't mean that.
Bro, don't you think it's football is also a game of opinions, man.
Fair enough.
It's all about our personal opinion. Like he sees him as an elite right back.
Uh-huh.
No.
Elite defender.
Okay.
Being compared to, that's what I'm saying. He's
Okay,
being compared
okay,
to
okay.
the Tafus. Am
I hear it.
Am I lying?
But listen.
He's not Tafu, but he's not, bro. You know English media.
Sky Sports,
But you know what?
propaganda.
He's been as.
He's been, I know.
But people were just blindsided by the assists and the goals.
Yes, bro.
So he's
But
not
for
a
him
good
to be,
defender, bro.
for him to be
No,
at that level,
man.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, man.
Bro, he must still
Bro,
defend
what did Lembo
Kylian
say now?
Mbappe.
Lembo said now, no? Football is a game of opinions, bro.
Fair enough, let's
And
leave
your
it at that.
opinion?
It's my opinion.
And my opinion?
is your.
But you know what doesn't lie? The stats. And the stats tell you he made 6 errors leading to a goal.
You know what?
6
Let's
errors,
leave
bro.
it at that because at the end of the day, those niggas are out.
Fulham.
That's that.
Fulham.
That's that.
Fulham.
Mbappe and Giroud and England.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stop Mbappe.
Mbappe,
That's another thing. You're not gonna stop that guy.
Nah, Mbappe's a... Okay, anyway.
Since once again, I want to apologize truly for what I've said. To you, Kylian Mbappe, I am truly sorry. I really thought he was better than He wasn't better than
In
Rashford.
Rashford.
That guy-
What?
I was
People,
Nah, this guy.
people on this show thought Rashford was better than Mbappe.
Nah, he's
Bro,
smoking crack.
Can I make my point? Can I make my point?
There's no point to make,
bro,
Can I make my
bro,
point? You know that?
Bro,
Man, I don't want to hear what you have to
did
say.
you say
Just
that?
take-
Did you say that this year or when?
Nah, I said it way back. But
not
let
way
me-
back.
What year? I want
let
the date.
me
I want the
land.
date. I want the
Let
date.
me land. How many times do I watch Mbappe? Champions League only. And
Yeah.
even when I watch Champions League, there is another big game. So I'm probably watching Mbappe how many times? 9 times in a year.
But
So
don't.
I'm watching, but listen, I'm watching Rashford, and I've seen Rashford do a madness in the Europa, do the madness against PSG, and I'm like, I rate your team.
But-
You just need one move, and you will stop way.
But listen. How can you give an opinion on a man when you don't watch a man?
But that's what I'm saying. I was wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That's what I'm
Thank
saying.
you.
I'm sorry.
Don't let it happen
watch,
again.
Even though you didn't watch him, you saw this guy's
Yeah, but he was
racking up
always a
goals.
problem.
What was that before
World
he went to
Cup.
PSG?
Nah, World Cup. When I saw him against City, Monaco, madness. But now the Silver left, he left. So I was like, nah, but I can't watch the Get League. I can't watch. It's not a
But that
DSTV.
time already was balling.
There.
Yeah.
Because that was,
already.
after that was World Cup. That's what I'm saying.
he
James
was the World
Mbappe,
Cup.
I am sorry.
But when you made your decision for saying Rashford is better, you brought in the PSG game, did you not?
Yeah, of course.
So that means Mbappe was already at PSG when you're making this opinion.
Wait, I'm standing by. That's what I'm saying. I am sorry for
Okay,
the
thank
shit I said.
you. Thank you. Don't let it happen again.
That's all I'm saying. Kylian Mbappe executed everything perfectly against England. Everything was point. World Cup Griezmann is one of the best World Cup players.
When he plays there in that
World Cup Griezmann is one of the best
Yeah,
versions
that's-
of players, bro.
It has to be. So they
You know what I would like to say though? If France wins the World Cup, no? If France wins the World Cup, it doesn't matter if they beat England.
Yeah.
If you lose to the champions, it doesn't matter though.
To be honest, yeah, just because they like the, well, not the, yeah, they are the current holders.
Yeah, the current holders, and they're gonna win it again.
You believe so?
I feel like if they beat Morocco tonight, they're gonna win the World Cup.
Fair enough.
I feel like Messi's gonna be stopped in his tracks.
Yes.
To be honest,
Speaking of
bro.
Argentina,
That Argentina and Dutch game
yeah.
was a insane game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Watch it together. No?
Watched it, yeah, in the club,
In the
watching
club.
the penalty shootouts.
Asked,
It was,
that's my thing. Was no one asked that information? But go on, man. Go on.
Is that the
Because
guy?
you're kind of
Is
like
that- is that-
the Rashford fan.
That's it, man.
Rashford fan. But anyway,
Go on.
that whole game was heated. But like even the week building up to now, Van Gaal was making comments, Di Maria was making comments, and the whole game was just like bubbling up. Cupping your hand to a man who is like 74.
It's crazy.
That's one
bro.
thing about Messi. I never expected him to behave like he did
Nah.
after that game.
Nah,
Fire.
Messi-
The
Messi's
fire.
a
To be
child,
honest,
bro.
there's been occasions when Messi's been like that.
What?
And it's
Like
always
what
been
now?
like hot games, like especially the Classicos.
Yeah, classic.
But this one was like
And
so
for
public,
Argentina,
man.
man. Because maybe also his country, bro. There's
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
kind of passion for your country.
But if we don't win the World Cup, bro, that's gonna be an L.
That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
post
a
that. I'm
fat
gonna get my wallpaper. Post it on my IG.
At
Post
the
it,
end
post,
of the day, it's
post,
on everything
post it
else.
on my feed.
Yo,
Post it on my feed, bro. Everyone's gonna see that clown, bro. And he's not gonna be the goat, and Ronaldo's still gonna be the goat.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Go-
Thank you.
go-
Thank you.
go-
So what we're saying, that game was kind of like a setback for Argentina. That having to come back and to play extra time.
Nah, I think that's actually a confidence booster.
let the fire in them.
It was almost like after the penalty shootout, how they went to Netherlands.
Oh.
That showed that we actually had lions.
And they want to win it more, and they want to like just
to prove
all the way,
in
especially
a way.
that performance the other day now in the semi-final. That Argentina was completely
Croatia
different
was the
from what you saw in this group series that now lost to Saudi. It's like they completely new now. So
Oh wait, and also another thing, bro. If they, I can't see them win the World Cup. I don't think they're complete enough, to be honest. I feel like France is more complete.
Yeah, against France veterans. They like
France.
this is Champions League for them for.
Oh, it's like Madrid and Champions League. France gonna win the next 4 World Cups, bro. Bro, they just keep producing ballers, bro. Kamavinga, Chimeni.
And they just have that experience,
Yeah.
like to know what to do in tournament football.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
but I think if it's Argentina's gonna be in the final already. We know that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So if it's either now France or Morocco, I think Argentina do have a very good shot of.
We have to see.
But- On my thing though, if Morocco make it to the final, They beating Argentina. If France make it to the final, they beating Argentina. Messi's not the goal.
Everyone's beating Argentina.
Yeah,
Okay.
facts.
And you, William, what do you say?
I'm saying the same. Actually, to be honest, I think Argentina have a chance, but at the end of the day, I think it's either France, Morocco. That
Yo,
sounds
Morocco
crazy.
in the World Cup, crazy.
You're foolish. We're not entertaining match.
Brazilians, man.
Entertaining match.
Brazilians.
The favorites to win.
Maybe
The
the
favorites to win.
favorites.
That was the world's favorites.
Yeah,
In terms
everyone
of
wants
betway
to
odds.
win.
No, you like, nah, no cap. No cap. In
Thanks.
terms of betway odds.
Pito is crazy, man, bro. Pito
In
had
terms
me
of
thinking.
betway odds, they were there.
I only lost 500 rand this year.
Nah, that's bad still, bro.
That's decent, bro.
500, that's crazy.
Nah, how much did I actually? Yeah, I put
In one go.
Nah, not in one
Oh,
go. Nah,
I
I'm
thought-
not a maniac.
I'm not addicts, bro. Like, there's no making 500 bits every week is a problem,
Ah,
bro.
wait,
It's
he's actually
lotto
talking,
vibes.
Yeah.
There's just all kind of mess that up for everyone.
Wait.
Nah, but I think if you look closely at the game, I think Croatia did deserve did deserve to win the game. I mean, if you look at the way they had set up throughout the game,
Defensively,
much
yeah.
more balanced. In the first half, they absorbed the Brazilian pressure quite well. Second half, Brazil came out, I think, guns blazing, but Croatia could still absorb them until that Neymar goal. After that, I think they just deserved. Their response
Was massive.
was too much. So I think they deserve to go all the way for sure.
And
The craziest part about this thing, talking about bet, I put in a bet now, and I was telling Justin, I was like, Brazil is going overtime. Because I saw one betway odds, man. I saw Brazil in overtime. So
the deeper ones, the max odds.
I must go. So I win, but I win.
Fucking epic.
Man, we went in overtime, extra time, obviously. The man scored. And I was like, nah, this is my answer now. I win, betway, I win.
So you needed overtime and Brazil to win.
And Brazil to win, yeah, just to finish it, man.
Yeah.
And it looked like everyone thought they were gonna win.
How much you put in though?
Now it was like a 5 rand. But a 5 rand to 100 rand.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Not in that man had stockpile and foreigners can do that. Man. They can't do that, man. They can't tell you the money
They flip it like that.
No way, bro.
Now, what I mean, like you watching that game, but it's like, how did you feel as
Like, honestly speaking, I feel like Brazil would have gave Argentina a harder time in the semi-final.
Then Croatia, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's much more to that game, bro. There's like South
No
America,
cap.
Dragon
So,
Rights,
yeah.
Conor
Fighting,
you
yeah,
know them
fighting.
all, it's Conor Ball.
And like, if we knew Croatia was gonna go out like it was like,
We wouldn't want them here.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
makes
entertainment
sense.
purposes.
Yeah, entertainment purposes, this Croatia-Brazil game had to go the way it went, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but I enjoyed seeing Neymar tears, bro.
You know what? We need to stop
I
this.
enjoyed it.
This is what we need to stop.
This was
I enjoyed it. I'm a hater. I'm not gonna lie to you. Neymar hater. Messi crying in the final. Yo.
Nah,
I can agree with the Messi one, but Brazil, Neymar, bruh.
Yeah, the Brazil one,
Nah, the Brazil one deep to deep, man.
But also, I actually read something somewhere that Brazil will never win the World Cup because of the, when European clubs, big European clubs, they scout Brazilian players, which gives like the opposition teams in the leagues. They know how to play against Brazilians in a way.
Yeah.
So it's like
a giveaway, the Krabby Patty.
you get me. So if you're playing against Anthony, you're playing against Anthony week in week out. So it's like you're gonna know what you're gonna get the blueprint, man. So I actually found that kak interesting because I do feel like Europeans in general know how to handle Brazilians. Hence their poor results in the last 10 World Cups.
I hear that. But they might play against Mbappe every week or so.
Yeah, and Mbappe still killed him. That is crazy, yeah.
But
As a whole, man, as Brazil as a whole,
Yeah, Brazil as a whole.
Brazil as a whole, they have identity, man, and how they play.
But you see, on that topic, that's where we see how smart the French are. You're playing Mbappe in France against the French teams. The French teams are playing. You get so you never really gonna know.
It's staying close though.
Saliba's coming back to this.
But that's the sad part is that in Africa and in Brazil, it's never gonna be like that, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to stay in Africa. You're gonna want to move to Europe.
out, yeah.
Hence, it's actually interesting that Morocco is doing well in a
In a
in a
World
World
Cup,
Cup,
yeah.
which is what Kums was actually saying that also the players are like Portuguese, they're playing in Europe
Yeah.
since so that's also something to look at.
Yeah, where like they leave early.
They leave early.
They leave early, so it's like, okay, nah, he's already gonna play in the first team. So no.
Yeah.
So it's like you build that relationship from young up. That's why they're doing well. That's why they knocked Ronaldo out.
That's what Pito was actually saying. That was he based Morocco's gonna be an African powerhouse, and it's been in the works for years, man. Since so it's not something. It's not something that was built overnight, man.
I just think the players they have some very key players like Hakimi, Ziyech, and even Al-Nesri, whatever, like that striker.
Al-Nesri,
that plays for Sevilla.
For Sevilla, that man's hella low key, bruh, but he's doing a bit for Morocco.
Did they win the AFCON?
Yeah, they did.
But you know, another thing is that I think the Moroccans and the Saudis, they must like a lot of their
They identify as one.
So while the club, European club
was carrying on, they were
already
training.
prepping.
But also like it's actually uncrazy that Morocco made it so far because they had to go a difficult route to the World Cup. It was Congo to make it through.
The Congolese, you know them man there. No, that should have got. Should have got Bissaka. That man stop acting. Bissaka man just come home.
Talking about the Morocco-Portugal game, I think Morocco won the game in the midfield. I think in the last video I actually mentioned that for me, in modern day football, I feel like
the midfield's important.
the most important player on the pitch is most of the time it's the 6.
The transitional play.
The transitional player because because if you look at teams that's playing just now, France, Tchouameni is doing a just job. Mursi job. At Argentina, if you look at midfielders, I wouldn't say Enzo is a 6, but
he's just busy.
You get me? Busy. So I feel like Portugal was missing like a out and out 6.
Portugal was missing the whole tournament.
On that topic, you can finish. I'll come up to it.
So I feel like in the midfield is where you got players like Amrabat. There's a skinny number 8
for Morocco.
Had a Mursi game.
He's silky as fuck.
Compared to, so I think Morocco won the game in the midfield. Portugal's midfield wasn't it, man. It wasn't it.
It wasn't it this whole World Cup, actually.
Yeah.
That's why I think.
Like Portugal's midfield.
I was gonna say, I think, that's where Argentina is gonna lose the World Cup.
Yeah. You see,
I don't feel like
that's one thing. That's one thing I was getting to. That's one thing I was getting to. But what are you guys saying on Portugal?
Portugal have a midfield.
No cap, bruh. Like, let's not act.
Okay, wait.
Otavio and Bruno was.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Otavio.
He's not a 6.
But look at Neves at 6.
Nah.
Even Carvalho.
Carvalho isn't shit. You see,
he's just old, man.
That's why I feel like it's important that you mention that the 6 is a transitional player, man.
Yeah.
So Carvalho doesn't have the attacking role to play the breaking pass. You feel me? He's a destroyer.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
So I feel like they were missing a 6, man.
Yeah, no
Neves,
balls,
Otavio and Bruno just
They were
too
working
much,
on
too much.
but they needed someone secure, man.
If you don't turn up on the day.
That's tournament football, man. You must be on it every single day. Every single day.
So what are we saying for the GOAT then, bruh? He left it all ends in tears. What is happening?
Het was maar bound to happen. The guy's the villain, man. So
He's over.
Yeah,
you know.
but I think Santos should have started Ronaldo next game.
No?
Yeah, because
Just for the occasion, man.
Because I think Liam actually mentioned in the last video that Ronaldo is cock. Portugal played better without Ronaldo. In that first half, Portugal looked dead.
Yeah.
Ronaldo came on in the second half, and I'll ask you that question: did they play better with or without him in the Morocco game? They did lose. But
he don't know ball, this guy. He don't know ball, this guy.
Yes, bro. I feel like I go back to the fact that football is a game of opinions. And the sad thing is that you're only as good as your last game, man.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
With Ronaldo again, even if he didn't play that liquor, the fact that he was on the field, man. And you know, again, I spoke about the mentality.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Ronaldo.
Everyone steps up
it's
to
a
the game,
semi-final.
yeah.
That's for my country in the World Cup. Then they will probably fight up like, okay, this man's on now. So even though he didn't fucking do anything,
His
he at least pressed Portugal too.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you, man. They would have still knocked him.
They would have still knocked him. Wait, facts.
But I'm just too strong.
No lies.
It's a different dynamic, man. It's just when the Ronaldo's on the pitch, a different dynamic.
Those predictions, bro. Predictions for Semi-finals.
Yeah, for semi-final France.
I mean final, final. I think France
Wait,
go through.
tonight's game is
Tonight's game.
France Morocco, okay.
I say France go through and they win the World Cup.
Yeah. To be honest,
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
That double.
to be honest, Morocco is even een upset, man. Het is like, okay, yeah. Nah, I'm
You
going
know
to
what?
give an upset.
I'll mention it. This game is going to be won by a corner or like a set piece.
A set piece, yeah.
If Morocco get the set piece right, they win.
I tell you what.
France is just good, man.
France is too good.
I tell you what, no?
It's crazy.
Today, no? France gonna get the early goal, no? They're gonna punish Morocco.
You think so?
I think so. I think they'll get like if what's the goal didn't get that penalty last night, it would have been a different game.
You get me?
Yeah.
You get me?
It wasn't even a pen, man. It was just standing.
Maybe, bro, but okay, we don't get into that. That's not just the way it goes. Argentina needs to go all the way to the final.
Oh yeah,
That's all it
man.
is.
So what do you see then?
Now I see them get into the final, but they have to prove that they have to, you know,
Okay,
that they must win it. They must win it for each score in the final.
14 again, boy.
Yeah.
Nah, they take an L.
Who's this?
He's
Oh.
like, hoeveel?
Nah, don't disrespect his thing though.
He can play, but he doesn't produce. He's like, what's the guy's San Maximo? He just be.
Don't do
I know
that.
you like salty players, man. Good on the eye players, but impact.
You know me, I don't care about stats.
Yeah, we don't care.
You
about
must just
stats.
look nice.
You must look nice.
You must entertain,
I
bruh.
get man, Trossard.
Don't. You see, this is why I'm glad I have you here.
Brighton players, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Because you know what, no? Brighton has the best exports. Brighton, for value for money.
What do you mean?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. But the man who scored the goal and took the money to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
His daddy played with Maradona. It's in the blood, cousin. He's playing for Brighton. And now they play Croatia. Did he start? He didn't start yesterday.
You started, bro.
What?
Yeah, you almost got the header.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But what do you mean by exports, though?
Like
Players
that's
going
the
out.
best player. That's the best team that you can pick players out from.
Yeah.
They fit in any team in the Premier League, basically.
Yeah.
If you need a third choice, you can go to Brighton and take a third choice. If you need someone who's gonna put on in Carabao Cup, go fish him from there. It's the same thing that came out from this Argentina game. Like, there's a lot of players that are playing for the ticket out, man. Like, for example, Enzo Fernandez.
Oh, yeah, nice. Same
Yeah,
time.
Smoky
Same
settings.
time. He's out same time.
Smoky settings, man. But I mean, 3-0 for me didn't make sense.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of the energy that Croatia came into the quarterfinals with, semi-finals, sorry. Like, it just didn't match what I saw, man.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
they
it,
died. They didn't have a big squad, man.
Nah.
I mean, they obviously have a squad for the World Cup, but they didn't have
quality in depth.
quality in depth. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
That's where they fell off in terms of energy levels.
Yeah. Because they had to come with the same tired players they played against Brazil. And remember, they went into overtime.
Oh,
So a lot of
120.
the players that started were still playing when it was overtime.
And it's
So-
physically and mentally
Now
draining.
it's training. I must go. Remember, you went against Brazil.
I'm going another big dons.
Around, your stamina was
And now I must go against Messi. I get out.
And World Cup is quick turnaround, man.
Quick turnaround time, bruh.
But that's also the thing, like, man, I feel like some of them were starstruck also.
Yeah. So.
That left back.
Yeah.
That man was-
Chief so. Chief what?
You could have cleared that ball for the first Alvarez goal.
That was childish
It was
defending.
very
Yeah.
active.
That Croatian defense that we saw, they was
That
so
was
like, packed the
childish.
whole tournament.
Yeah.
Even the
Compared to
goalkeeper,
yesterday.
man.
Keeper, Guardiola as well, like those money that have been
Yo,
putting
they
in
were
man of the match.
spinning that time.
Oh, they were spinning.
Who was on Messi for that goal, for that second goal?
It
was just him.
The one with the horse, the one with the
Bro,
horse.
I had to just kick him, man.
Now you see, you know now what I was saying to Limba, I was like, and to Putz here, I was saying, like, it doesn't make sense how a 20-year-old in his physical prime is struggling to chase this man.
That's
You know, it's just like that's 35.
35.
So I'm like, you know what, no? This man is cock good, man.
But I think it goes back to what Bert says. They starstruck.
Starstruck,
The light
yeah.
is 20, 21. It's
Ah,
first time seeing Messi.
Make you realize
That's true.
Ah, come on.
Remember, you wanna look at if you're watching Messi videos and now you're playing against Messi, you wanna see how Messi's running, bro. You watching Messi's movement, bro. You wanna tackle that.
So
man,
you
bro.
sing it live.
You sing it live.
I
you
think that stays in your mind like it's Messi.
At the end of the
If I
day, it's
tackle
like,
now, if I tackle now, they're gonna embarrass me. Yeah.
yo, he man, that man is so good.
You are captain.
Messi is so good.
That's why I don't rate
Shows in
Virgil.
front of everyone.
That's why I don't rate Virgil. Let me not rate Virgil, man. I don't want to
Ake was making that man look good, bro.
Yo, that's a big shout there.
Yo, big shout, man.
That's a big shout that you confident on that one.
Definitely, bro. I'm confident on that.
The luck is also. He's hasty.
When you were watching Ake, he
I
looked shaky to you.
Nah, solid.
Did he look solid to you?
Yeah.
And there was a few games where he looked shaky, no, but that was because
He
was
must cover.
doing the Virgil dirty work. bro.
The love, I feel like the love. He became good when he was young, Brian. He stayed at the level. He didn't
He
improve.
He didn't peak. After the goal.
Didn't develop, man.
Because he went to Juve.
Like, you are.
Yeah, that's
Yo, spaghetti.
Now he's at the real club.
That was a jump goal from that man.
That's why I probably rate Van Dijk more. Because obviously at 24. Listen. 23, 24, he still was at Southampton developing properly before he made that big move
To Liverpool,
to
yeah.
Liverpool.
But even that was a
That's what got man.
fraudulent
Protect
thing
man.
that-
Protect.
fraudulent thing that man.
Oh yeah, Maguire not a good export.
Not the.
But the way, like, I think Argentina as well, like, Messi's just gonna shut everything down if he wins, bro. Like, that's what I genuinely think, like, as much as I don't want to bring the debate, like, the debate will be never ending. But it just, like, it's just that, bro.
And that's why I think it won't end, bro. I feel like it's not meant to end.
It's not meant to end because it's not the right
It's
person.
not the. But generally, I feel like that debate must be ongoing forever. And I don't think Maradona won the World Cup, no?
Yes.
Hand of God, hand of
And
God.
Pele, so that one is it's still a tricky one. But this one, I feel like it will never end. I feel like Messi's gonna flop in the final, and then we're all gonna laugh.
You know what it is now for me? That's why I wanted Neymar to win so bad because in Neymar.
It just breaks everything. Neymar just breaks everything.
Neymar is also low key the villain.
Yeah.
He's Joker.
Nah, he is.
He's low-key the villain, yeah.
So I think Neymar had to win it, man. It would have been a bit special.
But that was also the thing, like, that would have been a Ballon d'Or better at PSG.
Yeah.
Yeah, big one.
Messi or Neymar have won it.
All three of
It's
them.
already
Oh.
I think
At this moment, it's already is.
This season it could be a three-way between them.
Yo,
But
that's
it depends what
crazy.
they're doing in Spain.
Yeah.
But then again, Bob is gonna shut everything down.
Neymar is injured now for a year.
We wait for that.
So-
Wait, bro, something.
When is Neuer gonna retire?
$1 million question, bruh. But I mean, now that you've spoken about GOAT, I wanna hear your shout for Golden Ball winner. Like, who do you think has been standing out as a performer in the World Cup?
Messi's obviously gonna get Golden Ball. Like, in my opinion, it's a bit rigged. The Messi fans will kill me for that, but
Penalty merchant, bro.
You loud with that one. Store that one. And you're smiling, you're behind the camera. He's smiling, you're behind the camera. You think we don't see you? Jeez. Oh, go on, Limbo.
See, I was gonna say, I don't know if it's right to talk about that thing that we spoke about now, man.
What?
Because I still would of the agendas.
You can go into
nah,
it.
speak about.
Because we are talking about Golden Boot
Because
players.
we say golden ball players. If you look at who did they play round of 16? Netherlands.
Yeah.
But if you look at the quarterfinals against who did they play? They played quarterfinals.
Quarterfinal Netherlands.
Netherlands, yeah.
Round of 16 was
Australia.
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 Yeah.
The Aussie Socceroos.
Let me look at yesterday. If you look at the penalty for Alvarez, that's never a penalty.
That's never a penalty.
In the
That's a
in
penalty.
the quarterfinals against Netherlands,
That's a penalty.
a few Argentinian players supposed to get red there.
Yeah. Funny game that.
After Messi say that ref must go home, he took a flight home.
Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, that's conspiracy theory.
So
So what happened to the refs? Go on, I want to finish your point.
I think even in the Portugal refs,
Argentinian
Argentinian refs. So I think
It's rigged.
there's some sketchy business happening here.
I remember Sepp Blatter, bro.
FIFA is fraudulent.
It's
As some
fraudulent.
players said, FIFA is fraudulent, bro. They should have X this cup. They should have X it long
This
time.
video gonna get banned on YouTube, bro.
Nah, club this thing. But the way you believe Messi.
Messi, yeah, you have to, bro.
Yeah.
Regardless of who you like, you have to give him credit.
Messi or Mbappe. I think I'll go the final.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
I'm gonna come around to you. Who's taking the Golden Ball?
I think Mbappe.
Clean.
Mbappe takes it.
First and foremost, bro, I feel like Giroud deserves the golden ball more than Messi does.
You?
Nah, I appreciate that.
More than Messi. I would say Mbappe,
Not the golden
Giroud,
boot, man.
golden ball. Yes, golden ball. Giroud, Mbappe, and then Messi.
Aye. You see, I think golden ball is also, we need to understand that it's the best player, man. So not the top goal scorer.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so Giroud is end product. But if you watch the game,
Who works?
leave the stats. But if you watch the game, if you look at what Mbappe did against Walker and who else is on the right?
Wow.
Scope spinning.
Wasn't it Stones playing right?
Stones, I think the Stones.
Yeah.
If you look at what Mbappe did to them. So on the day, I think Giroud finishes. does
He
the
gives
end
you
product.
end product.
See,
Yeah, way.
Hence I feel like
Not
not golden ball, man.
That's a never-ending debate, bro. Because Buffal was spinning, man.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? So, but he wasn't begging. And I feel okay. Mbappe would take it because he does both.
Yeah.
Nah, performance and
Performance
stats.
and
He's
stats.
in.
Yeah,
He's
That's
in.
why I think I say Mbappe.
Oh. And
I'll
you?
say Mbappe. I said Mbappe, but all I was saying was Giroud.
That way.
That's a fair shout if it wasn't biased, yeah.
Yeah. If it was clean, man. If it was clean, man.
Oh. And you, Liam? You stayed with Musiala.
Yo, Musiala,
You
you know
dick
that?
rider this man, bro. Dick rider this man, bro. Nah, you see this man. But I understand the logic. Because Musiala was flames.
Yo,
But you can't, bro.
Serious,
yeah, it is obviously Mbappe. But I think look here, if the way the final might go, man.
What did you say? You think we didn't hear you? Gee, was.
Nice with let's say in a fairy tale ending, Morocco win that goalkeeper.
Bono, ooh, that would
Glove,
be.
give him the glove and the ball.
That's a quality
okay.
shot. That's a quality
If
shot.
that's a fairy tale ending.
That's a fairy
and
tale.
Moroccan
Didn't they
goalkeeper.
concede one goal?
Yeah, and it was an own goal. Fuck.
Oh,
No one
shout.
scored. They only considered an own goal.
That's a Moosey shout.
The whole tournament, even the penalty
That's a
shootout.
Moosey shout.
Penalty shootout. The keeper didn't concede.
Let's speak tonight.
Real taste.
Mbappe and them and
Because I feel like Ashraf is going to be on toes. And you know what? These man pray. Whatever they do, they next to the pitch. Those guys, bruh, they have.
They have spirit there.
Bruh, the spirit is.
And you?
Bruh, all I'm saying is Leo's taking it.
Easily.
Easily.
No doubt.
No doubt, Leo is taking it.
No matter which way the final
No
goes.
matter which way it's going,
Now,
Leo's
well,
taking it.
regardless.
I can already see him, no? Crying, no? And holding the golden ball.
Yeah,
Store
like
that.
2014.
Store that.
2014, they lost in the final.
Store that.
With the ball, yeah.
Store that. If you guys are saying it, you guys are saying it.
Yeah, I don't see him having all three. World
Nah,
Cup,
no way.
ball, and boot. Nah.
It's too
Yo,
fairy tale.
that's too much, man.